Stupid fucking Elvis. Stupid fucking... Hey! Watch it! Can't you see I'm biking here? Learn how to drive, moron!
Anastasia?
Oh, fuck no.
It's her. Viv, it's her. Oh, thank heavens.
Anastasia?
No.
Oh, my baby girl. We finally found you. Vivian, she's here. Can you believe it?
Vivian very well could believe it. She knew exactly where her daughter was. After years of failed searching, the Henleys had managed to locate the twins in less than a week. When called upon as she had been, she believed it was her alpha duty, nay, instinct, that told her she couldn't fail to bring her children back home. Bring them to heal.
And this is why I hate alphas in stories. Such drama queens.
What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? We've been looking for you and Benjamin for 2 years, Anastasia.
Don't call me that.
It's the name we gave you.
Nobody calls me that. Nobody has called me that ever, except for you. Nobody ever will call me that. Join their ranks or keep any form of my name out of your mouth.
We're your parents. It's normal for parents to use the names they gave their children.
Don't be so stubborn. It's unbecoming of an Omega.
Vivian.
Hush, Oliver. Come, Anastasia. Leave your bicycle. We are bringing you home.
Like hell you are.
Language, young lady.
Oh, kiss my ass, Dad. I use whatever language I damn well please.
You do not speak to your father like that.
Oh, really? I don't. Well, please educate me on how I speak to my father. Oh, wait. I don't. Because I left home and stopped talking to him for a fucking reason.
No, I would hardly count your little stunt leaving home. But it's high time we put all of this nonsense behind us and return to proper society. This family has a contract to honor, and you and your brother will return to do just that. Where is he?
As if I would tell you. If you wanted us to move as a family, you could have tried treating us like one decades ago.
Don't be melodramatic, Anastasia.
Don't fucking call me that!
I will call you whatever I so choose. I'm the alpha of this family, and what I say goes.
Look at you! So powerful in your own right that you don't need to rely on your designation to get things done, huh? Oh, wait. No, you did just pull out the alpha card. I'm painfully aware you're an alpha, Mom. You taught me what one is, and frankly, it wasn't a fun lesson.
Oliver, deal with your daughter. She's impossible.
Perfect.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. I'm sure once we all get back home and sit down and discuss this, you'll see the reason and everything, and all of this can just be water under the bridge.
I'll see the reason. Okay, so let me ask, what was the reason we were raised by nannies?
That is an entirely normal thing for family of our status.
Right, sure, but usually the Omega parent would have some sort of role, wouldn't they, Dad? And maybe tucking us in once in a while? Or ever?
Now, darling, I know I missed moments with you, but you know how busy I was helping your mother
run the family finances into the ground so that the one person we could count on ever being around, that nanny who raised us, would just be sent away to save you a few bucks. That was the reason behind that, right? Trade your child's safety and comfort for, I don't know, some misallocated bit of budgeteering?
Don't you dare use money as...
Oh, sorry, not that? Okay, how about Ben and I raising ourselves past that and still only maybe catching a glimpse of you two once a week, if we were lucky? What's the reason there? Saving us from having to deal with you? Hell, what a relief.
Anastasia, that's quite enough.
Oh, wait. What I want to know is the reason you decided to sell us off in the first place, Couldn't have even just let us try a year out there looking for a high-paying mate like you wanted or need or whatever. No, you just took the first deal that swung your way right after we were legal. I'm supposed to see the reason in that, right?
We spent a long time negotiating your contracts so that you would have more time.
More time locked in the manor, as was good and proper, with a once-a-month dinner with you and our intended mates as basically the only form of contact with others, where we weren't allowed to say jack shit because we're goddamn omegas. Just sit and eat prissy food and watch two alphas make goo-goo eyes at each other and look at us like we were meat on offer. What a wonderful bit of time you bought us, Dad. Thank you so, so much. You know, I don't need to hear your reasoning behind any of that. You have your heads so far up your asses about power and prestige, it'd be impossible for you to bridge the gap to any form of logic. I don't care to know. I want to know why we were denied the right to love. Family. An actual home.
You had everything you needed. You never went without.
Bullshit. What about every time I came home from school in tears because some kid decided I could take a beating like an alpha, Mom? I was supposed to learn to be a strong woman from you, but I had to learn it myself.
Dramatic as always.
Dad, where was the hug? Or the reassurances that I was enough even if I looked wrong? Where was my loving Omega parent to teach me to bear the weight of this fucked up world?
You're right.
All I got was an empty house and the box of tissues that was already in my room, so I learned to stop the tears from coming. Learned to take it. Learned to help Ben when he needed you and had nobody there. If it weren't for him, yeah. Yeah, I probably would have convinced myself to buy into your bullshit. I'd be married off so you could bring money in, and I would think it was good and right because all those kids growing up were right. But what you gave us wasn't a home. It was a holding cell. It wasn't a family. You were distant wardens at best, traffickers at worst.
Enough! You are still ours until you are mated. We have a contract to uphold, and you will stop this nonsensical rampage and get in the car and learn to accept your place in this world like a grown woman and like a proper Omega. Your father and I do not deserve this insolence and disrespect.
Deserve? You deserve every goddamn word of it. And Ben and I, we didn't deserve a damn thing you threw at us.
Anastasia, please, just listen.
I've had enough of people telling me to listen to them for one day. Don't follow me. Don't talk to me. Leave the city. I'm not coming with you. Not now. Not ever. Fuck right off, or better yet, go to hell.
Anastasia? Anastasia! Vivian, what do we do now?
The only thing we can do is try to find Benjamin and get him to see reason. He can talk to her once he's been corralled.
But the Henleys...
We won't let them know we haven't got her just yet. We can still fix this, Oliver. We can still save face.
I don't know.
Davey, maybe I shouldn't be holding the peach jar. I'm gonna drop it if I keep shaking like this.
Don't be nervous. My brother will help us. He's a really good guy, just really, really into the peaches we get in.
Yeah, well, Stacey loves peaches too, but it's not a judge of her character.
No, he is obscenely into them. Like, set aside cases for Ellis into them. I keep chairs in my pantry when he comes for game nights. It's ridiculous. But he's a great lawyer. I'm sure he'll get this contract sorted out so fast our heads will spin.
I don't know. Can he be trusted? With the other contract out there, I don't know what all it says. Maybe he'll need a copy to make ours airtight, and then he'll give me away and everything comes crashing down.
Or Maybe things go smoothly, and you're protected by the end of the day, and we spend the evening celebrating.
You mean finding Stacey and getting us all to safety?
That too.
Davey, aren't you a sight for sore eyes, little brother? I haven't seen you since peach season.
2 weeks then? Too long for you?
A day without peaches is too long. Come on in, let's have a private chat and get started,
The law offices of Ellis Price were clean, minimalist, and most importantly, private. He kept no secretary and held no partners. His was a safe haven no regular solicitor could recreate.
A lawyer? Safe? Ha! Now I've heard it all.
It was in his office proper, where Davy and Ben settled in matching armchairs, staring down fate in the form of an alpha.
So, I understand there's some matter of haste in this mating.
Yes. Well, we're...
Fated mates.
Right, yes. Fated mates.
And you've confirmed.
Not the... there's no mating bite yet.
But after this is settled, that's the plan.
I see. Okay. Sorry, I'm just pulling all the stock language I need for your situation so far. There. Now, why so fast?
We just said we're fated mates.
Some fated mates never go all the way. Some do, but never make it legal. Others do it all in the first hour of finding each other. There is no standard timeline, rush or not. However, you have a reason for being here. So, as your legal representative, I suggest telling me the whole story.
It's all right, Ben. We can trust him. He's family. Good family.
I...
And he's a damn good lawyer.
Okay.
I'll go first, okay? You're not alone here.
And so, tell him they did. Davy reminded his eldest brother of the story of his prior mating, and Ben recounted the story of his contract with the Henleys. Ellis was a good listener, nodding along, jotting down notes, and never once furrowing his brow in disbelief nor judgment.
We're sure he's a lawyer?
Well then, anything else?
Should there be more?
Let's see. Dissolved mating due to fated, assumed false mateship, a missing person, a lingering, unfulfilled contract for not one but two Omegas, $4 billion in the mix, and two of the nation's richest class on the hunt. I should hope there's not more, but if this is going to work, I need to be sure.
There isn't. There's no more from me.
Nor I. You knew my life well enough, Ellis, and now you know all of it.
Well, in terms of legality, you are a bit more protected than you might believe. Without a mating bite, Ben, you're technically still under your parents' jurisdiction for the most part. If they manage to reach you before Davy stakes his claim, then they could enforce the contract, but as it stands, if Davy bites you, you're common law mated. Backed with a contract, it's practically bulletproof.
That's a relief. Ben?
This is such bullshit.
I'm sorry?
It's not fair. It's impossible, even.
I'm confused. Ellis just said you'd be protected.
It's a crime that I need to be protected at all.
Your parents...
My parents are only one part of the problem, Davy. It's everything. The whole world makes it impossible for Omegas to make any kind of actual choice. Look at all these laws stopping me, a grown man, from mating who I want to mate to when I want to. I'm being passed around like some kind of heirloom instead of a living, breathing human being with thoughts and feelings. and opinions, all because the law sees fit to intervene in my life and my choices. I can't lease an apartment on my own. I can't get a driver's license. I can't go to college. I can't vote. I can't do anything unless my alpha, or my parents before that, sign off on it. Yet I can sign my own mating contract if it's to an alpha, but only if it happens so fast that my parents don't have time to intervene themselves.
The laws are restrictive towards Omegas, I admit. There are several groups working on furthering the cause of Omega rights, and goodness knows we are far from the least progressive nation on such matters.
It's not just the laws. It's fate, too.
You don't like that we're fated mates?
It is impossible for me to say that I don't love that, Davy, because I am so... I don't know the word. Excited doesn't cut it. Elated. I'm so looking forward to making life with you, and I do trust that fate brought you to me, that we were made for each other for a good reason. But what's an Omega to do? Say no? Say no to fate? How arrogant would such an Omega be? I mean, I'm happy that this is the choice I'm making, but I'll never know if it was a real, pure choice, if fate didn't make us feel the warmth when we touch. Would we have chosen each other? I want to say yes, but we'll never really know.
I suppose we'll never know. You're right. But that doesn't bother me so much.
Of course not. You're an alpha, with the world at your feet and every form of privilege you can have. But Omegas, we don't have a choice. Not really.
Feisty. I like him.
Okay, you're not helping.
What? The only Omega worth mating is one who meets you toe-to-toe, head-to-head. You seem great, Ben.
Ugh, then I'll introduce you to his sister later. Can you please just shut up for a second?
Go on, then.
Ben, you're not wrong. I get so much in this world that you don't on your own, and I'm not arguing that. But there's so many what ifs every single day. What if I had left home 2 minutes earlier on a stormy day? Would I have gotten caught in the rain? Would the rain have made me slip on the floor and get a terrible head wound? Or what if I had been given a different name? Would I have had an easier time in school and thus gone down a different path and never kept up with the grocery and then never met you? I mean, Ben, there's a million little things we don't really choose to be or be involved with every single day. If that bothered me, I wouldn't be able to function. I'm not saying that you aren't in an impossible situation. You are. You're an Omega. You're an Omega on the run. And you're an Omega that fate dropped a bomb on. Even the most objective person would say that becoming my mate is the best option all around. Even if you didn't feel a thing for me.
I do feel for you, Davy. I'm just frustrated.
Which I'll never fully be able to feel along with you. Because I have never lived the kind of life you have. But what I can tell you is that I'm going to work every day to make sure you know fate was right. Fate can't do all the work. That's why it's called fated mates. Your mates. Me, your partner in life. I'll put my all to make that partnership damn amazing.
Davy, promise me we won't regret this.
I know I won't. I just need you to trust me that I'll do my best to make sure you don't either.
Okay. Let's do this then.
Ready to move forward, gentlemen?
As ready as I can be.
Good. Our dads are gonna love you. Now let's take a look at your options for asset inheritance and splitting, because I think you'll find they're rather in your favor. See, essentially what we're looking at here is...
I see. And this entered the registration system when? That shortly, okay. Well then. I will have to discuss this with my brother. Remain on standby.
And who was that, dear brother?
One of the newer ones from the legal team. Jansen something or other.
And what did this all-important Mr. Jansen want?
It seems that the legal team's been tracking contracts related to our little Omegas in the larger system.
As we required. Don't give them too much credit.
And entered into the country's registry just moments ago was a mating contract featuring none other than Omega Benjamin Gallia Bloom. As of now, Benjamin Gallia Bloom Price, mated to one Davy Matthew Henry Price.
I see.
It would seem, dear brother, that we have failed, and lost billions in doing so.
Billions, billions, a drop in the bucket. On the contrary, it seems we have our call to action.
I'm listening.
Well, it's not like it's impossible to remove a claiming bite, and I would hate to have mine right next to this Davy Price fellow's. No, we'll simply have to book an appointment with the family physician to have it removed after we go retrieve our mates.
I admit, the thought is tempting. My little Omega seems to be untouched.
Exactly. You could have yours right away, and for every moment I was denied mine, I can simply find ways to make up for lost time.
And the Blooms?
They're likely still out there attempting to fetch what is rightfully ours, like the poorly trained mutts they are. We can deal with them once we've all settled in.
I love the way you think, Donald Henley.
And are you, Albert Henley?
Let's go retrieve our mates.
First, we have unfinished business of another sort.
Ew.
Yeah.
Wait. But Ben's already made it to Davy in the system, and they'll be mated long before the Henleys arrive, and removing a mating mark would leave one hell of a scar.
Well, they are villains, Brian.
But that's a bit much, don't you think?
I do not write the stories. I simply tell them as they are. You should know this by now, after all of your pestering to which I have yet to cave.
You're absolutely no help and no fun.
And yet, you love me anyway.
Lord help me, I do.